We've heard about the physical and emotional tolls of excessive drinking, but what about the drain on Wisconsin wallets?
News 8's Jenna Traum explains how it could be costing the state nearly $7 billion a year.
Mark and Lisa, advocacy organization Health First Wisconsin released new data today that sheds some light on the cost of excessive drinking. They say the costs add up to $6.8 billion, $105 million in La Crosse County alone, and the state's alcohol tax pays for just 1% of it. UWL assistant professor Jeremy Arney is sick of seeing the impact of binge drinking on students. Most recently, Neela Fry, who was found dead in Unalaska last month from intoxication and hypothermia.
When you have local stories, unfortunately, way too often here in La Crosse, yeah, it does weigh on you because here we are once again, and here we are talking about a student that died.
But Wisconsin's risky drinking behavior doesn't just have a physical and emotional toll. It also has a dollar figure. According to data released by Health First Wisconsin, when you add up alcohol-related lost productivity, premature death, healthcare, criminal justice, and car crashes, excessive alcohol use costs the state $6.8 billion a year. That's about $1,200 a person. Wisconsin's alcohol tax pays for just 1% of it. The rest is shouldered by taxpayers, excessive drinkers and their families, health insurers, and employers.
We have this huge costs, and we're not getting this through collecting alcohol taxes.
One of the subjects Arney focuses on at UWL is anti-drinking legislation, and he says the #1 strategy across the country to address heavy drinking issues is to raise the alcohol tax. The owner of the recovery room says that's not the solution.
I think that's always the way we try to do things. Raise taxes is going to fix everything, and it does. I don't think it does. It's going to hurt the business owner, and he's going to pass it on to people, and I really don't think it's going to stop anybody.
Arney says it's worth looking into, and the most important thing is to just start talking.
We can't just stick our heads in the sand and say it's part of the culture and that's cool, and then not do anything about it. And so that's what these attempts here at the local and state level are, is an attempt to at least get people aware that it is a problem and maybe think about it a little bit more.
The owner of the recovery room does agree with a different strategy brought up today. Right now in Wisconsin, you have to be just 18 to serve drinks at a bar or restaurant. But he thinks increasing that age to 21 would give those bartenders some more time to mature before they're in charge of serving alcohol.
All right, thank you, Jenna. One state senator recently announced he would like to see Wisconsin start conducting sobriety checkpoints where police would randomly stop cars to see if drivers are intoxicated.
Sobriety checkpoints are already in place in 38 other states, including neighboring Minnesota.